Alright. Let me actually wait. Let me mute. Or no, I can just use my phone. Okay. Come over here real quick. Okay. Here. All right. Okay, here we go. Looks like it's working. It says poor, but I don't think there's really much I can do to fix that. Wrong save. Now, let me make sure everything's working here. Helps if you click on the preview. Alright. Looks like it's working now. Let's see if my screen reader works today. But, we're back. It is Friday, August 7th, 2026. And our reputation is said to be average. I could probably shorten the length of that, but... in the real world, being mid-level is at a level where you can participate in the regional tournaments and the... Generally speaking, there are many high schools with a match strength of around C. Currently, our match strength is E. So, yeah, we overperformed a lot. It's a mid-level player, he's still a rather unreliable force. Let's do our best today so that we can become a worthy force. There we go. And we got something here. Number of registered players in the Pro Baseball Player Encyclopedia has officially reached 90. The principal gave us a gift. Let's open it right away. Batting machine exchange ticket. Okay, I need to shorten the length of time that this text is on screen. Let me do that real quick. Drop down to 3,500. That should be enough. Oh, and we also got a high-speed ball. Okay. So, first things first, compared to yesterday, I have gone through and done a little bit of tweaking. We now have new school uniforms. It'll be here. Kept mostly the same idea, just instead of it going down the full sides, it's now just the shoulder. And I put the kanji for Miwa on the hat and chest. I think it looks better than just a big ass M and Miwa across the chest. I like how this looks. I think we're going to rock with this at least for the rest of year 1 and probably year 2. I was thinking of doing some appearances, but I ended up deciding not to. I think we'll just stick with these guys. Maybe our first recruits will do some appearances. But for right now, I think we'll just stick with this. But the big one that's actually in here, it's this one? No, this one. We now have some cheer songs made. I took the time, built some of them out. We'll hear them during our first game, I'm sure. It was a pain in the ass, but yay, we have some extra stuff that, you know, makes our team a little more unique, which is good. Now, I do want to see. Okay, so my items don't carry over. I didn't think they did. But we do have 2 training tickets. Let's go ahead and use those. We're up to ground level 27. I should also actually, very quickly, open up Excel. Open this up. Close that. Get that on full screen. Need to I'll live. I'll just deal with the overly fast scrolling. It's not that big a deal. Alright, let me get clicked back over here. And I do have a couple other guides that I have rediscovered / found, so I can provide a little bit more info on certain things when we get to it, specifically recruiting. Ooh, what we got? First year students took the lead in cleaning up again. After leveling the ground, they take care of the equipment. They're a little tired. So it wore the first year students out, but they did improve the ground up to ground level 28. And the durability of someone has recovered. Or someone or something. Man, I'd really love it if we could have a 4 here, but... Oh, what's happened with Sato here? Oh, his mood's gone back down. Do some training. Watanabe, a passionate man, is diligently polishing his equipment. The others were influenced and started polishing their own equipment. Come on now. Oh, god damn it, just cooperate with me. Meow. Okay. It's just not wanting to read that bottom line, so... Takeuchi got some more running XP, Shimizu got some power XP, Igarashi got pitching speed, hands have fallen out. Yeah, that's totally what that said. A new team has been formed after the third year students left. Everyone is determined to make a fresh start with renewed spirit. Several people got excited. That actually reminds me, I wanted to sit down and go over the batting order here. I think we did this toward the end of the stream, but I'm liking mostly how it's laid out. Shimizu leadoff is not great. He's also a really bad base runner, but he's a decent base stealer. Takeuchi is the DH. He can't play defense. He physically just has to play as a hitter. Inagaki can't throw the ball and is our center fielder. That's great. He's also not that fast. Yamada is our only good power hitter and is also a great base stealer. But I think at least right now we should probably have him in the cleanup spot. I can see an argument for moving him up the order to try and steal some bases, but Narita can't hit lefties. He's also a good base stealer. He's our starting catcher, hitting 5, really all around, but then the other options, Uji, who's okay defensively, but makes a lot of mistakes and doesn't really throw the ball the best. At least with a lot of strength, I should say. Not blown away there. Sato, Rinto Sato specifically. Decent power hitter, not very fast. Maybe we move him into the 4 slot and push Narita down 1. Watanabe can't steal bases, but is an okay base runner, just struggles against lefties. Good power. I'm going to actually move him up to the 6 and Narita to the 7. Mukiyama is an outfielder with some pop. Can't really run well. Can't steal well. Struggles with runners in scoring position. Can't throw very accurately, but he can kind of hit lefties. And he's better as a hitter than he is as a pitcher. So, in fact, I think we're going to full-time train him as an outfielder the next time we get to edit our training schedule. And just drop him from all pitching training. And then Ayumu Sato has a gold here that I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. And I remember I couldn't find this when looking for it. It is Intimidation. Okay, that's what I thought it is. Which I think only works if he comes off the bench, but Mochizuki's a complete disaster of a player. So maybe when the new kids come in spring, maybe Ayumu Sato gets moved to the bench and is used as our primary pinch hitter? I don't know. And Igarashi is definitely our starting pitcher. He's not good, but Hamaoka and Hidaka are both complete lost cause. Well, Hidaka's not a lost cause. It's not entirely a lost cause. What's he throwing here for pitches? Throwing a cutter and a shoot ball. I can see him work. It's just he needs more time. He might be a good late inning guy, but I do think Igarashi is the starter. To be fair, I don't think we're going to go very long here in the fall, but we'll see. You never know. Okay. Mukiyama got +1 contact. Yamada is preparing the field to butter up the coach. So ground conditions went up to 29. Yamada's training efficiency improved slightly. Uji got a year older, so we got some XP and some academics, and his mood went up. Let's go ahead and do the control training here. Mochizuki specifically got tired. They were given a short rest with the green tile. See some throwing practice. Shimizu's back to normal mood. Inagaki acquired a rare baseball card. He's in a great mood all day. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the 5 here. Shit, I should have translated that. That's my bad. Survey stats of high schools participating in coaching. Oh, that's just the scouting thing. It just means our team no longer has scouting of everyone. Summer vacation is almost over. Mood goes down. Oh my god. Meow, why would you... Okay. Seems the tournament to determine the world's best baseball players for under 18 is about to begin. Today, players selected as candidates for the Japanese high school national team were announced. No one from our school was selected. But I hope the high school Japan representatives will do their best. And next year, let's work hard so we can send a player from our school to represent Japan. Everyone's full of motivation aiming to become a member of the Japanese high school national team. That's going to boost everyone's efficiency. And this is going to explain what the national team is like. If you do well in Summer Koshin, or if they're exceptionally highly rated, there's a chance up to 3 players per year will be selected to the high school national team. The selected players are expected to grow significantly through national team matches, and that's not a joke. That's the wrong one. It's this one. If I go over to my guide here and start looking at the national team increases, if a player gets MVP, you're looking at, like, say it's a pitcher, that's plus 3 top speed, plus 7 control, 7 stamina, 2 breaking ball points, the popular green ability, good international tournament blue, a random selection of gold pinch, Dr. K, gold low ball, gold pace, and gold heavy ball. If it's a batter, plus 7 to all stats, popular and good international tournament, and a random selection of golden contact hitter, clutch, artist, defensive wizard, or lightning speed. You always want to send your players to the national team when you get prompted. It is genuinely very important that it will help your third years become a lot better than maybe they otherwise would have been. I need to scroll back up to where I was in the guide here. Here we are. Okay. Local newspaper came to cover the event and everyone was excited. Able to practice a little more effectively than usual, and the experience points increased. Oh. Director Miwa. Today we'll explain ground level. I've already done that, but I'll let her do it just as a refresher for those who haven't watched episode 1 and happen to stumble on this. Ground level is determined by 2 factors, soil quality and equipment condition. Simply put, higher the ground level, the more effective the practice will be. You can improve the quality of the soil by using items such as high quality soil. The level can be raised with equipment and soil combined to form the ground level. Simply setting one side to its best condition will not max out your ground level. You need both. Also, the soil types of school grounds include wasteland, white soil, and black soil. The soil in Sitoju, I don't think that's a correct translation. Let me check what my phone says. Yeah, the black soil is a very good quality, is what that's supposed to say. My screen reader's drunk. I'd like to be able to practice on a dirt field all the time. As the school rep improves, the grounds change from barren land to white soil to black soil, raising the base level. Items effective on white clay will be effective on both wasteland and white clay grounds, but items that are only effective on black soil are only effective on black soil. It's not... They don't say that for nothing. You cannot use it on white soil. Hidaka got a point to his stamina. Everyone worked together to maintain the field. We got a free point of ground level. Now let's go ahead and take this 4 here and take a path split. Today's the end of summer vacation. Let's switch gears and do our best at something. Summer vacation is officially over and we enter into September. Alright. So Mukayama was training his contact. We're going to get him to be an actual, just pure outfielder. Igarashi is training that downward breaking ball of his, which is, I believe, a fork ball. Yes, it's a fork ball. He throws a fork ball and a cut ball, so a fork and a cutter. I'd like to get that fork ball up to at least a 4, maybe a 5. Then we can consider adding another pitch or what have you. Hidaka is working on stamina. Hamaoka is working on control. Narita's working on power. Uji's working on his shoulder strength. I'd like to get that up to 50 and then his error resist up to 50. Watanabe is getting his power up. I might switch him over to contact. Actually, we're going to switch him over to error resist. I've been noticing in my personal save, first basemen are making a lot of mistakes in this game. Yamada's going to keep working on power for now. Takeuchi's going to work on power. Rinto, Sato... yeah, speed is... I'd like to have that a little higher. Shimizu's working on his defense. Good. Inagaki's working on his speed. Mochizuki's working on defense. And Ayumu's working on his defense. Because our outfield sucks. Second semester has officially begun. Autumn Prefectural Tournament will begin soon. Come on. Everyone is practicing hard, aiming to achieve the top ranks. Everyone's experience points from their individual practice sessions have increased slightly. Fires improved. Mukayama got tired. I don't know why I translated that. I knew what the text was. What are your plans for the future? This because we got a path split. Jesus, these all suck. I guess we'll go bottom path and try and just blue hop if we get lucky. Rinto got a little tired. Takeuchi is taking up studying, so his academics went up. Let's do some defense training. Our team is terrible defensively. Ayumu Sato got a point of defense. And then everyone got the rest day. A little fatigue back. Director Miwa. Tournament is about to begin. Have you forgotten to set your order? No, we have not. We just went over that. Let's go with some top speed training here. Yeah. Summer Heat's long gone. It's gotten a little cooler. The Under 18 tournament has concluded. Let's see. Yuri was representing Japan. Again, I don't think that's a correct translation. Japan came in 11th out of 12 participating teams. That's not a good sign. Stars of Koshin seem to have keenly felt the height of the challenges that they face at the World Tournament, and with the results, it knocked our team's mood. Great! So because everyone else sucked, and because we weren't good enough to make the team, we got punished for it. Okay. So, Igarashi is having a hard time practicing. What should we do? We can make him take a break, have him try harder, or have him do some studying. I'm gonna have him do some studying because I don't remember how good his grades are. That'll pop up his academics and his trustworthiness. Okay. So we're gonna do the full group training. Hidaka is going to be on the school's PA system, or the baseball club will be featured on the PA. So everyone's practicing that raised moods. Narita got some defensive experience points. Takeuchi got catching experience. Ayumu Sato got some contact. And now, Fall Districts. We have been drawn against Kadoma High School, who is a B rating, it looks like. So we're going to do some base running. Shimizu is asking our opinion on what kind of practice we should do. We can put him on free batting, bunting. Come on, more. Strength training, base running potentially. Meow is really starting to piss me off right now. Base running, practicing his long throws, or it doesn't want to translate this bottom one, so I'll get out my phone. Actual defense. I'm gonna have him work on offensive training because I think he's working on his defense. So he got some trustworthiness and his contact, which is good. We're gonna do some more defensive training and it's gonna get boosted. Uji got a point of shoulder strength. We'll do some push-ups. Alright. Game day. Kadoma High School, they're considered fairly good. Let's win our first match today. I wonder. That might be why it's struggling with the bottom. I realize that my box was too high. Also too big. There we go. That might be why it was struggling to read the bottom. We can pick from Ayumu Sato, Yamada, or Takeuchi. We're going to be taking our boy. This is our best player. He's an OB we started with. He's got great pop. We know he can slug from that Koshin, or from that run toward Koshin. He is going to be our guy. We're going to take him whenever he comes up, pretty much. Had to let our game start theme play there. It's also Yamada's walk-up theme, I said. There we go.
投球はこれから3球目打ちましたファウルボール第4球を投げた打ったファウル次が5球目打った痛烈な一塁をくる
Run it out!
ここは守備に阻まれました
It's alright.
これでワンアウト
Okay.
Here
we go with Yamada. And hit shit. Get through, get through, get through. Base knock. I'll take that. It's something. Okay. Sato is not fast and is not a good base stealer. Okay. Got our team's chance theme playing. And we're going to convert the chance opportunity. That's going to be a one-run double. All right. Taiga rips it down the line. Good shit, Narita. That's a 2 RBI single, and there's an error on the play. But we weren't able to advance on it. We got another chance opportunity. We're going to be hearing Uma Pyoe Legend a lot today, it seems. Rip. That's a gap shot. That's scoring at least one more. It's going to be another RBI double for the team. Shimizu, leadoff man. Are they going to try and walk him full? Because that was a pitch out. They're pitching out. Oh, no, they're not. Down the line, but foul. Ah, they're going to hold the runners. Takeuchi here. Foul. Come on, Takeuchi. Rip down the line. That's an 2 RBI single. 6-2 swing. Here we go. Alright, what's the situation here? Why is it on this camera? Nope. So, Igarashi's gassed. He sucks against lefties. Runner on first and second. Oh, God. Do we have a stamina messenger? No. Alright, you gotta get through the inning, and we gotta pray. You gotta get a double play ball or something here. We got one. It's at least something, but I need him to get out the inning, and he does. God, it's so cool to have Crash playing. Dribbler to third. Yamada's gonna leg that out. Infield hit. And he swipes second. You know? Nah, 2 strikes. Damn it. Alright. Watanabe. That's gonna get through. Yamada score on that? No. No, he cannot. Oh, go back! What the hell are you doing? Why will you stop? You know what? I meant to pull that back, but I couldn't. Oh, the bunt was foul. That's going to get over his head, though. That's going to score 1. God, no, he does not have speed. All right. Hey, we'll take it, though. Mukuyama. The pitcher turned left fielder. Then rips it directly at fucking third. Okay. Ayumu Sato, the kid with no good ratings, yet somehow he hits the ball well every damn time he's at the plate. I don't get it. 8-3. Igarashi's got to come out. I got to go to Hidaka. He's the only one here that I can really lean on, I think. And I don't think even he's worth leaning on, but we ain't got much of a choice now, do we? That gets through. That's going to be at least one run. Alright.
先ほどヒットが放っている杉浦ボール第2球投げました2球目ストライク第3球を投げたアウトコース低めいっぱいストライク第4球を
Come on. Ah! Can't make that mistake there. Come on. Turn 2. That's a double play. It sucks we gave up one. I probably could have gone home with it, but at least tried to get the runner out of the plate. Oh my god, Hidaka's already almost gassed. Alright, we got out the inning. Oh, this is not good. I need to check. We do have Mochizuki. Hidaka, can you play the outfield at all? No, you don't even have a second possession. So, oh god, I think we're gonna have to try and ride Hidaka for an extra inning, even though he's gonna be gassed, and then go to bring Mochizuki in the outfield and put Mukayama on the mound, even though we literally just trained him away from being a pitcher because he sucks at it. First tank of the stream. Okay. That's the Mukayama here. It's a high curveball. That's gonna get through the gap. Or get through the hole. Musato. I don't get it. He is so bad, yet he is so goddamn clutch. And it throws me off. I don't understand it. Actually, wait a second. We have a chance to walk this off here. We have a chance to mercy rule him. We're up by 6 with no one out. We just need one more run. And there's that run. Ball game. Okay, so the pitching conundrum didn't even come into effect. But wow, our pitching... This is a problem. I don't see how we can do anything with this pitching staff. At least in its current form. A lot of guys got bumps. Hidaka saw some to his defense and his stamina. Igarashi saw a bump in his forkball. Hamaoka saw some to his control. I'm mostly going to be focusing on those pitchers right now. And for this, by the way, it is telling us that we need to win either Spring or Summer Koshin, or win in the Autumn National Tournament, or win 5 games against a strong or higher reputation to actually unlock the next step of rep. Mukayama saw his scouting evaluation in Narita, Shimizu, Watanabe, Hidaka, and Sato, and Yamada, and Takeuchi. And we got 400 points. And she praised Shimizu, so he's going to be in really good spirits. Alright, our next game is 2 days later. What's this? Is this the merchant? Oh, just congratulating me on my first victory. And the principal sends us a gift. He sent us a tube exchange coupon for winning our first ever game in the Autumn Prefecturals. And the game ended up in the newspaper, so there's a new clipping about it. Watanabe gets a point in error resist. Yeah, fielding skill. Alright. We're playing Hirokata Nishi High School, which is considered a weak opponent. This should be an easy game, she says. We'll see. Alright, I said it earlier. Stand by it. We're going to be taking Yamada every chance we get. He's our guy. We're backing him whenever we can. I've already let Crash play once while laying out. I'm willing to talk over it now. Okay.
高校チーム先制のチャンスを迎えました。ツーアウトランナー三塁という場面でバッターは1年生山田。マウンド上ピッチャーは神田。第1球決まってストライク。平方ここは引っ張りに警戒します。第2球。打ちました。これは
Goodbye. See ya.
場外への特大ホームラン。先制ツーランホームラン。打った瞬間ホームランと分かる超特大アーチ。スクリューを完璧に捉えました。チームメイトが迎えます。
Alright. Okay, Yamada's back up.
4回の裏、高校チーム攻撃に入ります。この回のトップバッターは山田。投げました。ボール。平方、ここで引っ張りに警戒した守備位置に変更です。投げた。きたー。
See ya!
伸びた。伸びていった。
That's an absolute tank. 144 meters. You're looking at a 470 plus foot jack right there. Goodbye, baseball. Alright, Ayumu Sato. Every fucking hit. Every time I use him, it's just a fucking gap shot double. Every time. I don't know what it is with him. His stats suck, but wow, he converts runs. I'll give him credit. Shimizu rips that one by the right fielder. That's going to score another 2. And Shimizu's going to make a double. 2-run double, excuse me. It is 7-0 in the 5th. We're just in autoplay mode, basically. I think our pitcher just gassed out. Nobody is rattled. That's settings. I forgot you can't. When you're playing as a team, you can't do a mound visit in this mode, which I hate. Let's just get him out the inning. Well, that's not getting him out the inning now, is it? I gotta pull him. We're going to Hidaka again. Oh, I should have dove. In hindsight, I should have dove. I thought I was able to get to that.
ツーアウトランナー一塁二塁となりまして、井上、今日はセカンドライナーとフォアボール。第2球投げました、打ちました。ファール。第4球を投げました、打ちました。これは内野ゴロ。
Got the roll over to first, and we're out the inning. Gave up 5 runs, but we're out the inning. Yamada up. Runners on the corners, 1 away. See ya! 3rd of the game. 3-run home run. That gives us a nice cushion back. 10-5. And now we're looking at a chance that we might be able to mercy rule him here. Read on first. He's going to be heading to 3rd. Runners on the corners now. No one out. And it's a Yumu Sato up. Sato with another beautiful swing. That's going to be a double. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. No one out. 1 more run ends this game. Shimizu comes up and absolutely launches one. See ya! That's a sayonara 3-run home run. Ball game. 14-5. Good work, boys. Good work. I realized I didn't check this after the last game, but Narita had a good day. Yamada went 4 for 4 with 6 RBI. Shimizu had a good day with 5 RBI on it. Okay. Igarashi did good, but 4 walks, 5 runs, needs to be better. Hidaka did great. And looking at our contacts, we were squaring it up pretty damn well. So, can't really complain. Alright, we're through to the next round of the provincials. Mood went up, Mukiyama, Narita, Shimizu, Inagaki, Hidaka, Ayumu, Yamada all saw their scouting go up, and we get 500 points. Let's go ahead and do our training here. We got another newspaper clipping, I'm pretty sure this is. Yeah. Players got a little tired, training was boosted. Also, now that we have a few more than like 1 or 2 games played, we actually have a couple pretty cool shots here. You can see some of our old games: 11-1, 9-2, 12-1, 11-4, 10-0, 9-4, and then we lost that chaotic Koshin 16-2. And since then, 13-6, 14-5. None of these are good. But we'll use some items, or we'll use our training equipment. As a result of achieving good results in the prefectural, we're into the districts. We're heading to fall districts here. Players got tired. What's our random event gonna be? Just a little more. Managers washing the uniforms. So this is a boost to everyone's practice efficiency. We've actually had that one at least once before now. Let's do defense training. Our defense is so bad. And it's boosted. Mukiyama got +1 to his defense. We're gonna gamble that we can get a couple more ones here. For a random event. Found a good looking book at the bookstore, so she bought us a book. Let's see here. Come on. Very careful with money. I'll gratefully use the books. What did she get us here? Art of thinking outside the box. Hold on. That's fast charge. Fast charge is, I want to say, they have a chance to knock the ball free from the catcher when sliding home. I think. I don't actually know on that one. We're gonna go ahead and do some training. Okay, Takeuchi got a point in power from that. Igarashi, did some extra work, so... Damn it, can people leave me the fuck alone for 5 seconds? Everyone's hitting and fielding XP went up. Pitcher's control went up. Pitcher's breaking ball XP went up. That was a really good one. Yeah. This team is it's not good. I know I keep saying it, I keep talking all gloom and doom about how bad this team is, but we really are bad. Like, we don't deserve to be where we're at right now. We're gonna give the guys a day of rest. What's going on with our boy here, Yamada? His movements were agile today. So, current individual practice, so he got some extra boost to what power he's working on? Yeah, so he got an extra boost to his power training XP. Okay. We're gonna do some push-ups, and it's training time. Alright. First off, make the change from Mukiyama. I'm gonna work on his power. But, yeah. You need to get your trajectory up at this point. Christ. I should be looking at personalities and, like, seeing what they benefit from the most to get the most out of these guys, but I'm gonna be honest with you. This roster is so bad. There isn't any, like, extracting the most from them. They're just bad. So Watanabe saw his mood come back down. We'll do some control training. Oops. Shit. Alright. We're about to hit fall districts. Ground condition deteriorated by 1. Come on. Narita is getting everyone excited, so the mood went up. That's good. Alright, let's just quickly jump to draw day. Official matches for each league have concluded. The Swallows won the Central League and the Hawks won the Pacific. Igarashi got a little tired. Yamada did well in the school sports festival. So his practice efficiency increased. Okay. It's Sports Day. It's the autumn of sports. Sport events were held all over the country. We're gonna go ahead and take another rest day and make sure people are good. Sato saw his mood drop back to normal. Players were given a rest. Yep, okay, I was making sure. Hamaoka got a point in control, which is good. And then this, I always have to check that one because the question mark throws me off. This is just the path split. We're gonna do some breaking ball training for our pitchers. This is, because the skill. So, we can put a skill on either Shimizu, Narita, or Hidaka. We'll try Hidaka. I mean, I don't think any of these are good options, I should say. So, I'm gonna get out my ability sheet. I'm gonna tab over the pitcher's special ability list, and we're gonna go ability by ability here and figure out what these are. Alright, so first up, we have it's not that. Not that. It's not that. It's not that. Hold on. I think this might tell me directly. I don't see it. Oh, so that's basically against powerful hitters. So that's, my guess is that's heavy ball. I don't know. I can't find it. Let's see here. This is... That is gyro ball. So fastball spins without horizontal movement and appears faster than it truly is. That could be handy. He doesn't throw really hard and he doesn't have the greatest release. Or spin rate. Excuse me. It's slightly above average. So that could be a nice boost. That's good mood. That is... I don't know what that is. Let me see. Oh, it's good at bunting. Don't really need. These not, since pitchers don't really hit anymore. God, can people leave me the fuck alone? Please, dear God. I don't see this ability either, but with how glitchy this goddamn thing is. Hold on, let me try something here. Let me... Yeah, let me try something here. Okay. I don't know why my Excel specifically is really struggling with scrolling through a goddamn web sheet. Don't save. So I'm just going to switch back to using Google Sheets. So this is, I know, Crossfire, right? I'm pretty sure it is. No, it's not. Well, what the hell's this one? Are there just abilities that aren't listed anymore? Oh, it's ground ball pitcher. Why do I not... Is that technically a green? I wonder if that's technically a green ability. It's a neutral ability. That's why I can't friggin' find it. Okay. This is full throttle. With runners in scoring position. And stamina greater than 50%, pitches become heavier, spin rate increases, and stamina consumptions increase. That honestly still might be pretty good. These are greens. I know that. I just don't know which ones they are. Hold on. Consistent performance and extreme performance. And then down here we have... I think this is something tied to recovery. Inning straddle. Stamina is decreased more slowly for relievers pitching multiple innings. They recover 10% of stamina upon the beginning of their second inning of work. I can speak. And this last one is... Usually I can find these pretty quickly, but this one has been a tough set of abilities to find. This is Escape Ball. Basically makes it so mistake pitches don't land quite as often in the middle of the zone. I think, in all honesty, I'm going to try and get him full throttle. That ability for a neutral is really nice if he turns into a starter. I'm going to go ahead and say yes. You got it! Alright, I need to respond to a message. Give me 1 second. Helps if you unmute. Fuck. Today, the draw for the Autumn Regional was held. We have been drawn against Nishinomiya Jitsugyo High School. They're a C-rank team. You know what? We have a book for this. We're going to use a book here. This will convert all red spaces into blue spaces. And vice versa. So in this instance, we can turn this into an easy training and hope for another one so we can get some rest before the game. Mochizuki sees his defense go up by 1. He's also gotten interested in studying, so his academics go up. With a record of 4-3, the Cult Swallows were predicted to be the champions of Japan, so I think the Swallows got knocked out, I think. Or did they win? I skipped through the first one on accident. Alright, so we're going to get a double rest in here, because we actually had a rest card. Everyone enjoyed their day off. And then we'll do a 5. There we go. Alright. Draft will be held on the 26th. Television and newspapers have increasingly featured special reports in the anticipation of the draft. And here comes Game 1 of the districts. Or the district round here. So, as we know, Nishinomiya Jitsugyo High School from Hyogo. They are considered a mid-level team, so they're about the same as us. They do have an OB on their roster. Tatsuya Hashimoto, it says. It could be wrong. I know that Meow OCR really struggles with names, I found. Alright, let's do our best. Who are we gonna play as? Mukayama, Shimizu, or Rinto Sato? Let's take our leadoff man in Shimizu. We don't get to play as our guy in Yamada, but we'll take Shimizu. So Narita is slumping. He is our best catcher. But I'm not willing to play a guy slumping over someone who's in very good condition. So we'll go ahead and bring in Uji to start the game.
球児たちの熱いドラマが今始まろうとしています。第1回戦の模様をお届けしてまいります。一塁側西宮、三塁側先攻チーム。観客に見送られて守りに散りました。さあどんな戦いを見せてくれるのか。いよいよプレーボールです。右の中西、マウンドに上がりました。自分のペースで投げることができるかが鍵となりそうです。さあ注目の立ち上がり。先頭バッターは清水。第9
Shimizu.
投げた。初球引っ張った。
Lead off, first pitch swinging, and it's a rip down the line for an easy double.
清水いいバッティングを見せました。先行チーム。
And no one else did anything except Yamada drew a walk. Okay, it's gonna be one of them games. That's fine.
バッターは清水。マウンド上ピッチャーは中西。第9決まってストライク。
Damn.
初球空振りから投げた。これもしかし空振り。
Oh, the fast changeup got me.
追い込んで第3球を投げました。打った。
Foul that off.
投球これから4球目。変球空振り三振。
Yep. Hey! Takeuchi hit a bomb though, and we give one right there. Alright, okay. Hey. First and second, no one gone.
追う展開で迎える4回です。ノーアウトランナー一塁二塁という場面でバッターは1年生氏家。第1打席はレフトフライに倒れています。第9第2球投げました。ボール外角へ投げました。打ちました。
Come on, carry, carry. That's to the wall. That's going to be a big double. That should be 2. And we're right back in this game. Mukayama. The pitcher turned left fielder. Rips it through the hole. That's runners on the corners. Still no one out. Game is 6-4. Sato. Ayumu, you've been clutch all day. He just finds the spot where they aren't. He just does. I'm blown away. His stats are so bad. Shimizu, big swing. Another deep fly. Runners on second and third. Still no one out. And Taro Takeuchi already has a bomb on the day. Belted but foul. Under it. Damn it!
これでワンアウト、ランナーは二塁三塁変わりません。先ほどツーベースを放っている稲垣、先行チーム最悪でも犠牲フライが欲しいところ、投げた、打ちました。ファウルボール。第2球、低め、ボール。第3球、ボール。第4球を投げた、ボール。インコース低め。
3-1 count. Unless it's dead center, I'm taking.
決まったストライク。第6球を投げました。
That's going to be whole. That's going to get down, and that's going to be another 2-run double. 1 out, runner on second. We are still rocking in this inning, and now our star player's up. And he's going to find the hole, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall in left center for another double. And still, the inning continues. Rinto Sato. He hits one. That's going to find the wall. Another 1-run, 1-out double. The inning continues. Finally, a new pitcher is brought in. Yui Watanabe, I believe, no matter what, unless somehow we double up here, we will have batted around this inning. Oh, that was a fucking ball. Should have never swung at that. Damn it. Yeah. Had a big swing during this inning. Actually, I think we've already batted around because he came up with runners on first and second. That's going to get through. Runners on the corners and 2 gone. Ah! I wanted that one. Got that one. That's going to get down in the gap, and that's going to find the wall. Yet another 2-run double. We are just hitting all the extra bases today. Let's fucking go. 10-run 4th inning. What an explosion. The pitching staff is still absolute hot dog doo-doo. But play crash, boys. Come on. Walk this thing off, Yamada. That's well inside. Stay fair. Stay fair. Ah!
投げました。外れた。ボール。第4球を投げました。打ちました。
See ya! That's game! 146-meter jack to dead fucking center.
チームメイトが迎えます。
Oh no, wait, that's right, it's Fall Districts. No mercy rule, I forgot. That's my bad. I forgot. Let's get Hidaka in there. No, it should be. Oh wait, we were on offense. Duh. We were at the top of the inning. We can still end the game. Jeez, my brain is not working today. Shimizu, easy out. Do we have any bench players I want to bring on to get some game XP? No. The only time I ever even considered putting Mochizuki in was because we needed a third pitcher. And then we promptly scored enough that we mercy ruled them, so it didn't matter. Sit down, that's ball game. Alright. Oop, wrong team. Yeah, that fourth inning was insane. Sato started the inning, and we got all the way back around to... what, Mukiyama? No, we got all the way back to, I think, Ayumu Sato. Yeah, we went through, what, the lineup 1.5 times in a single inning? We were killing these guys in that fourth. That was big. Igarashi did well enough. I mean, gave up a lot of runs. He's just not good. Our entire pitching staff, though, you can say that about him. But, we advanced. Igarashi kept upgrading the forkball. Hidaka's throwing a little harder. Hamaoka got some more control. We need everything we can get. I do need to respond to a message here. Hey, dumbass. Remember to unmute your fucking microphone when you go to talk. A bunch of guys saw their reliability significantly increased. 600 points for the shop. Inagaki gets praised. I don't think he's worthy of it, but is what it is. Let's use a schedule reroll here. We're gonna work on stamina training, because dear god, our guys gas out like nothing else. Just nothing. It's our 10th win as a team since I took over as manager. How about introducing new equipment or tools soon? Come on. Suppliers here, let's buy a few things. We will be buying some training equipment. All the cheap shit. Just give me all the 1,000 point equipment. Okay. What now? District tournament. Oh, to commemorate the victory for winning in the districts, or the fall districts, we got an item. A rat machine. I think that's supposed to be bat machine. Director Miwa. This is what now? Our 10th win. The principal sent us another gift. A knock machine exchange ticket. Okay. And then our last game will be in the newspaper, so it's in the scrapbook. Ground level went down a little bit from training. Alright, who we playing today? We're playing Kawayu Minami High School from Wakayama, a team known as a powerhouse. They are significantly better than we are. Oh boy! But we get to control Yamada, so maybe we can equal it out with some homers, please? Probably not, but we'll try.
一丸となってひたすら勝利を目指します。第2回戦の模様をお届けいたします。一塁側川井、三塁側先行チーム。観客に見送られて守りに散りました。さあ2回戦プレーボールです。
Alright.
ツーアウトランナー一塁という場面でバッターは1年生山田、マウンド上は小林。第9投げた。カットボールはストライク。川井、ここで引っ張りに警戒した守備位置に変更です。投げた。シュート見送って、
Ah, you're killing me here.
追い込んでから第3球を投げました。見送ってボール。第4球を投げました。ボール。
That's out.
第5球投げました。
Fuck! He finally throws me something that doesn't have break on, and I wire it right at second. We've already given up a run, but we tied it. Okay. Good opportunity for Yamada here. One out. Runners on first and second. Belted. It's over the left fielder's head. That's scoring one. We'll take one. We'll just take one. Hold on.
先行チーム同点のチャンスです。ノーアウトランナー一塁三塁という場面でバッターは1年生山田。先行チーム最低でも外野フライが欲しい。打ったこれは強烈、入れば逆転だ。伸びた、見送った、ホームラン、逆転、スリーランホームラン。右中間スタンドに叩き込んだ。カットボールを完璧に捉えました。山田、ベンチの期待に完璧に応えてくれました。4番の一振りで逆転、素晴らしい一発。小林、ツーアウトランナー一塁二塁という場面でバッターは1年生佐藤。今日は三振、初球から打ったセンター前クリーンヒット。センターバックホーム、佐藤いいバッティングを見せました。初安打。打順は1番に帰って清水。
God damn. I swear to God, I'm never gonna remember to unmute my goddamn microphone.
第2球投げた。2球目ストライク。第3球を投げた。3球目ストライク。追い込んで投げた。打ちました。
Get down.
一送球。
Should have said get up, not get down. We wanted that to get over his head. And we give up 2 home runs. Awesome. Fuck me walking, dude. Our pitching staff is buns. But come on. Sack.
二塁ランナー三塁へ向かう。アウト。先行チームなおもチャンスが続きます。バッターは2年生佐藤。今日はここまで3打数ノーヒット。第1球初球ストライク。第2球投げた。危ない球投げた。外れた。ボール。次は4球目投げました。打ちました。切れていきます。ファール。
Come on.
第5球投げました。
Oh, I did not like that pitch.
次がラストボール投げました。
Gotta swing at that. It's alright, drives in a run.
先行チーム1点リードを奪いました。6対5。先行チーム同点のピンチです。ワンアウトランナー一塁二塁という場面でバッターは2年生高橋。マウンド上ピッチャーは五十嵐。
Okay. No, wait, we do want to go into here because we're putting in Hidaka because I'm not going to let Igarashi blow this because he's gassed. To be fair, I don't think Hidaka is a good option out of the pen. It's just he's the only one we got. Fuck. Well, tie game. Because that ain't coming in time. 第2球投げた。引っ張った。左へ打っていったがこれは切れてファー。投げた。打った。Okay. 第4球を投げた。打ったに当たりだ。打球はセンターへ。センター前クリーンヒット。センターバックホーム。Ah, that's an inaccurate throw. Damn it! Of course his bad throwing accuracy flares up then. And that's a mistake pitch down the pipe that didn't get pumped. Well, you know what I said about not leaving Igarashi in to blow the game? Hidaka will just do it instead. And he's already almost gassed out on fucking 11 pitches, dude! And I take an awful route.
イミング合いません。投げた2球目ストライク。これで追い込みました。第3球を打った引っ張ったサードライナー。これで
Hey, we caught that on a fly somehow.
バッターは2年生橋本投げました。第2球投げました。見送ってボール。第3球を投げました。見送ってストライク。次は4球目投げました。打ちました。ライトへの打球取りました。これで3アウト。
We got work to do. Alrighty, Umo. If I'm using him, he just gets base hits, and that's a lucky roll! Come on! Nope, don't score. You ain't scoring on that. Shimizu with another knock. Runners on the corners, one away. Come on, let's get a rally going, damn it. It's how every game's gonna have to be with this pitching staff. Takeuchi rips one into the gap. That's gonna roll all the way to the track. That's a double. Damn it. Nice. Runners on the corners. Yamada with a shot up the middle. Tie game. Okay. Rinto. Wires that one. Innings still going. I don't know why we're just the kings of the rally, but I'll take it. Fuck you, Blue. See ya! Grand Slam! Woo! I'm just leaving Hidaka in. I don't want to go to Mochizuki, or not Mochizuki, Mukayama, or Hidooka. They're both too bad as pitchers. Mistake pitches are piling up. Just get out of the inning and I'll figure out what to do next. We'll take it. Ugly K, but it's a K nonetheless. And immediately gives up a base hit. Son of a bitch. No, I gotta do it this way, right? We'll lose the DH slot. And we'll DH Uchi. I really do not want to bring Mukayama on to pitch because I've not trained him as a pitcher at all. He is a pure hitter for me. Damn it. Almost got there. Oh, come on! Put that back in. This game's gonna have like 40 runs scored, I swear to God. Okay, that's two.
山田うまくさばいています。
Something.
先行チームなおもピンチが続きます。打ちました。初球
Son of a bitch.
ヒットになります。ボールが点々と転がっている。先行チーム大事なイニングで追いつかれてしまいました。14対14。中継坂田タイムリースリーベースヒット。先行チームなおもピンチが続きます。ここまで2安打の大橋、完全に外れたボール。打ちました。
Well, there goes the lead again.
先行チームここで勝ち越されました。川井貴重な1点。15対14。大橋一気に二塁へ。大橋タイムリーツーベースヒット。初球を打ちました。一二塁。
Oh, come on, man! I'm trying my ass off here.
先行チームなおもピンチが続きます。今日は安打を放っています。バッター初球を打ったセンターへ飛んだ。
Oh, what the hell? Oh. Okay, so this is just gonna be one of those games like the one I had in my personal save that we won 19 to 16 because we refused to die. And then he strikes out on 3 pitches to end the inning! What the hell is that rally? Come on, man!
いよいよ最終回を迎えました。トップバッターは稲垣第9。
Junpei Inagaki, dead center, off the wall. That's a base knock for 2. And our boys up. Come on. Tie this thing up with one swing of the fucking bat. I'll take one up the middle. Runners on the corners. Good enough for me. Damn, late. Way late. That's gonna be a double play. Son of a bitch. Alright, well. Now I'm sweating. Fuck off, man. Get out! Get out! See ya! Tie game! Let's go, Watanabe! These cardiac kids ain't done yet! Tiger with a rip! Let's fucking go! Mukayama can hit. And he can definitely hit since it went right to the fucking first baseman. Son of a bitch. Hamaoka, good luck, buddy. You throw slow, you don't get stamina or control. Your breaking pitches suck nuts. You're our last hope. We're literally just, we gotta ride you until the end of the game. Oh, and it kicks off of him! Come on the bat! That didn't see everyone in? Yeah. Foul. Oh, thank God. Foul. Come on. Come on. Ah, and we get walked off. God damn. What was this game, man? Like, I don't think I can even be mad. We scored 16 runs. That normally is enough to fucking win, but how do you overcome this pitching staff being this bad? Like, I have no words for this. Ugh. Well, we're out of the fall tournaments, which I didn't expect to go far in. I didn't think we had the ability to win this thing. Reputation saw a slight decline, mood saw a dip. We might make it to spring, because it is an invitational. We'll find out in late January. A lot of guys, scouting reputation is going up. We got 100 points for the lose. For the loss. Takeuchi gets praised. Okay. Do some meditation. Takeuchi gets 1 power. Mukayama, something good happened to him. We get a newspaper clipping. We'll do some defense. It gets boosted. We'll do some more defense, so this more specifically is throwing, just general fielding. Yamada's been full of energy lately. Seems he's taken to the taste of Osaka Prefecture's food, so that boosts up his mood and his practice efficiency. And something else? Oh, his XP for his current practice level increased. Swallows won the title 4-3. Takeuchi predicted it, and he was correct, so he got to boost his happiness. Good for him. I almost forgot, we have some training tickets to use. We're now up to ground level 41. We're getting there. Do some more mental stuff. Takeuchi gets back to normal. Rinto Sato saw his error resist up by 1. Today is draft day. I doubt anyone from our original team is getting selected. Maybe. Alright. We'll now begin the 2026 Professional Baseball Draft. No one in the first round. No one in the second round. No one in the third round. No one in the fourth. No one in the sixth. Or fifth. Tokyo Yakult picked up Ishimoto in the 6th round. Yomiuri drafted Oda. Yokohama DNA grabbed Terada. So we actually had 3 guys drafted, all in the 6th round. I genuinely was expecting 0 draft picks. I really was. So I'm really happy about this, actually. Yeah, everyone's excitement's through the roof. I don't blame them. Players who've turned pro will continue independent training in secret until the day of their graduation ceremony. If all goes well, it might even grow more. You no longer get practice instructions, but we will look forward to graduation day. Players who turn pro have a change of expression. At this rate, they should be fine as pros. Yeah. There. Damn it. There we go. Okay, let's do a training schedule refresh, because I want to try and hit that rest bubble. Let's do some equipment training here on their throwing. After the draft meeting, the media... Okay, that feels like a bad translation, but they're evaluating the next generation of rookies. Yamada was featured in a magazine. He's apparently considered a promising talent, which saw his power training XP go up. Yesterday's draft meeting was so exciting and nerve-wracking. Glad I was nominated without any problems. What? I attracted a lot of attention at the draft meeting and it was featured prominently in national newspapers. Put it in the scrapbook, so check it out later. Everyone does their training, they get some rest. We'll actually go look at that scrapbook message here. Long time. Scrapbook. Yeah, there's them celebrating our first ever draft pick as he goes to the Tokyo Yakult Swallows. And also down there you can see Oda and Terada to Yomiuri and Yokohama DNA, respectively. All 6 rounders. Still happy about it though. Like I'm really proud of those guys. They were some of the best performers on the dog shit team. So let's not like hype them up too much. But I mean, hey, I'll take it. We'll do some career counseling. Now, this event is, I believe it's career counseling. Yes. Career counseling. This will allow you to choose one of 3 potential careers for a random player who will be graduating soon. So, what this is going to do is it's going to give us 3 options here for Mukayama. And as it says, we discussed his future career path. It seems my anxiety has been largely relieved. Is it not even going to let us pick his career? It didn't even let us pick his actual career option. I was going to go into a talk about that. Okay. Ayumu Sato has gotten a girlfriend, so his... So he has a girlfriend and his mood's up. Okay. We'll do some more training. We need these guys to be able to throw a goddamn baseball. What's going on with Hidaka? Ah, he said something unnecessary and it brought everyone's spirits down. Base running. Cause y'all slow as shit. Alright, November time. Honestly, Igarashi, you need to work on everything. Just get your stamina up. Hidaka's still training his, but I need you to work on your breaking balls, because you're coming in relief mostly. Your control's actually passable now, but your everything else sucks. Rita, keep working on power some. Uji, get on your error resist. I'm happy enough with 44 error resist for our first baseman. Get back to work on... Actually, no. Clean up your contacts a little bit. Takeuchi's still working on power. Yamada's still working on power. He's gonna be really good. He's gonna be at A power by the time we hit his 2nd season. I could see him genuinely having S power, S contact, and at least A base or run speed. Like, he might genuinely be a star player for us. Sato, I want at least D speed, and then I'm going to work heavy on his shoulder strength, because he does have laser beam. He's a good defender, and he's accurate in terms of throwing from 3rd. Shimizu's defense is survivable now. Nagaki got his trajectory up. Get your error resist up. Mukayama's still working on power. Mochizuki's at least up to 40 defense. Get your shoulder strength up, and you get your shoulder strength up, Ayumu. Sato saw fatigue dip. Watanabe is heavily engrossed in academics, so we get some academics. And now we let the fun begin. So, this is recruiting. Because of our size, I will say this. Because of our size, during the month of November, we will get 2 guaranteed recruit cards. In December and January, we will get 1. This can increase as we get more rep. I am going to scroll down in my little guide to where it talks about recruiting. There is a lot here, and I would much rather discuss it myself than lean on the game. Because I don't really trust the game to do it. So, where's recruiting here? Aha! Okay. Alright, yeah, I will explain this. Alright. A map of Japan. You'll notice it's color coordinated. Now, we only have a few regions we can pick from currently because we're not that big of a school just yet. Once we get to a higher tier, we will be able to pick from all the regions of Japan. But right now, we can only recruit within the Kinki region, I believe. Or maybe it's 2. Maybe we have 3 regions here. Let me just make sure I'm not... So we can pick from Kinki. I don't think that's correct. Probably Chubu would be my guess. And Shikoku. We're gonna go right away to our home region. We're based out of Osaka. Now, you will notice that all these different regions are color-coded. That's important. Red regions are pitcher-heavy prefectures. So there's going to be an increase to top speed, control, stamina, and breaking balls for any recruit that comes out of there. A pitcher region will also have a guaranteed distribution of at least 3 pitchers, 1 catcher, and then 4 other players at random. Along the bottom, you'll see 4 sets with numbers. Pitcher, catcher, infield, outfield. In this case, it generated 5 pitchers and 3 catchers. Now, if we were to say come over here to... what region is this exactly? Totori, it says. I don't think that's correct, but... either way. This green region, they're offense-focused. Contact and power is up. Defense and catching are down. 1 catcher, 2 infielders, 2 outfielders, 3 random. In this case, it generated an extra catcher and 2 extra infielders. Then you have yellow, which we cannot actually recruit from at this current point in time. But yellow is defensive. Speed, defense, and catching is all boosted, but contact and power is down for your players. Genuinely, I always recommend to get at least a couple guys from a defensive district, because I'm not gonna lie, you can train hitting a whole hell of a lot faster than you can train defense. Hitting is 2 major stats with trajectory training at least from 1 to 2 really quick. But if a guy is a bad defender, you got to worry about defense, error resist, shoulder strength, how accurate is he as a thrower. It's just not worth the headache. A defensive district will always have 2 catchers, 2 infielders, 1 outfielder, and then 3 random players. Now if we come back up here to something we could recruit from, Say we came over here to this first purple district. Actually, no. First, we'll actually go up, and we'll go to a blue district here. Hyogo. For example, if we came to Hyogo, it's a blue district, which is balanced. It's neutral. There's no ups or downs either way. It's just a straight recruit. You will always see it spread equally 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 pitchers, 2 catchers, 2 infield, 2 outfield. Always. Now you have your purple districts. So, say we came over here to Nara. I'll use that because I know that's actually a district, or prefecture. We came over here to Nara. Purple districts are one stat will be heavily increased at the cost of all other stats. Usually, I want to say it's upgraded by effectively 2 bumps comparatively. Everything else is knocked down 1. And these will have random distribution. For example, you see here in Nara, 1 pitcher, 1 catcher, 6 infielders, and not a goddamn outfielder in sight. Now, say we came up to this region here. Shiga. At least my translator says it's Shiga. Might be wrong. White regions have no particular specialty. I consider these balanced but better. Because 2 random stats are increased by a stage, while 2 random are decreased. Again, still a crapshoot, but I would, if you're going to pick a balanced player, target a white region instead of a blue, in my opinion. White regions, much like purple, have completely random player distribution. This one happens to be no pitchers, 7 catchers, and 1 infielder. Now, I'm going to go through, and we're going to pip to our home region of Osaka here. It's a pitching region. We need pitching, desperately. So once we enter, you're presented with this screen. Now, I'm going to read this directly off. Actually, can I maybe create a scene here? Hold on. Let me see if I can do this here. Hold on 1 second. I never thought to try this. So we're going to go down to an infielder here. Or just an outfield player. Let me save this file here. Alright. So, I'm gonna upload an image. Pictures. Yes. Alright, so. Whoops. What did I just move? There we go. Accidentally moved my screen reader. I'm gonna go. No? Yeah. Like that. So, for example, we're looking at this catcher here, right? And kind of hard to see, I get, but what it does is you will see where they finished in the national tournament and I'm going to refer to my guide here. This catcher finished he was a regional tournament participant, meaning he's about average prestige. We're going to stay just going along the top. He has a 27 grade, meaning he's not necessarily the most academically gifted, but it also is kind of his recruit grade. Higher is usually better, but not always the best. Then you have contact, power, run speed, and defense on a bar graph. Obviously, higher is better. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And the bottom one is Scout Comment. Now, Scout Comment is extremely complicated because there is, I don't know, like just a good handful of different comments, and there's only 6 of them that are shared between a pitcher and an outfield player. So, for this catcher that we have highlighted here, he has a scout comment of, I'm not going to translate it exactly, but it translates to him having either good bunter or the gold version of that, bunt artisan. Meaning he comes in potentially with a gold ability. I mean, that's awesome. We're going to go ahead and hide the image now. So, we're going to come up here. This picture is the one that intrigued me the most. You're looking at 135 kilometers an hour. He's got decent control, decent stamina, but not great breaking balls. Admittedly. He came in having come off of a national tournament participation. So he came from a mid-level. And that would mean... So let's see here. And actually, we can talk about this. For pitcher, he has an orange bar. I did not know this graph was in here. So for this pitcher that we have highlighted, orange bar, he's likely going to be around an F38 or E43 for control, an F35 or E40 for stamina, and probably 1 to 2 breaking ball types with 2 to 4 points spread out across them. Not the best, but not terrible. And he actually has A-level top speed. Because A-level would be red bar between 132 and 137 kph. Pretty solid. As for the scout's comment on this pitcher, he has Intimidator. So that, or he might have Intimidator. Meaning he could be a really good relief arm in year 1. And there is this pitcher as well, who also has a scout comment here for pitchers. That is, or no, sorry. He has no scout comment. So nothing unique about him. But he also does not grade out as being as... He was a regional tournament participant, so he's an average prestige player. Which means, say, let's see here. And, by the way, just so you know, it is possible to get busted players. You can have a guy that you recruit that looks like a star, and he just straight up busts. It happens. It is what it is. But this guy throws low end speed. We're talking lowest of the low bar, 118 to 124 bracket, so that would be E speed. He does have red control, so that's somewhere between 43 and 48. Yellow stamina, so between 25 and 35. And orange breaking balls, so 1 to 2 breaking balls with 3 to 5 points spread out across them. So it's really between him and him. Now, we're going to get multiple recruit cards. Honestly, I think we're going to go for both. We're going to try to get the guy who did not make the national finals, just because it'll probably be a little bit easier to get him. Those yellow national tournament participant markings usually indicate a guy's a little bit tougher to get. I'm going to go after this pitcher. Now, there's one of three options that can happen here. We can see a happy reaction, a neutral reaction, or a negative reaction. A happy reaction means he is guaranteed to join us. Neutral reaction means there's a 60% chance and a negative is a 10% chance. Now, that does not mean the end of the world. You can always re-scout the player to try again. However, obviously doing so requires a recruiting ticket or a scouting book, which is an item we just don't have yet. So, if you have a negative visit, but there's a guy you really, really need or really, really want, do you take the risk? For this player, as the thing will say, what was Saito's reaction? Neutral. So we have a 60% chance of landing this guy. Now I could re-scout him, and I might. Right now I'm just going to let the 60% chance ride. It was okay. Maybe it's worth trying to scout them again. Hold on. Dealing with some bullshit here. Yes, I know. I don't need that. Oh my god. Fuck it. Okay. Welcome back, Director Miwa. What now? It was your first time scouting. What was the reaction of the opposing player, or the other player? He was cleaning the classroom and found a new student's resume. So she gave us a scouting book. So... come on. If you got a good response from the scout, you should go and scout other players, but if you got a neutral or negative, you can try targeting players with a lower record. If you deliberately scout the same player again, show your sincerity, he might reconsider, and that is true. They can be used from November to February, but you will only, I believe, get cards from November through January. You have to use your own books through February. If it's a usable item, if there's a usable card for it, it will disappear come March. So here we go. School festival. Enjoy the performances at the coffee shop and other venues, and everyone will recharge their energy. And we got our next recruiting thing. Now, as I said, I'm going to target that other pitcher. Try and get him. So and even if it's even if we take the 50-50 shot, we take it. Alright, we got at least one of these pitchers. That's good. That's very good. Before I forget, we're going to use that new student resume. And I'm going to look at another pitching region here. And these guys stink. I actually think I'm going to go with the catcher here, who is looking like he's probably going to have some decent stats. Hold on. Probably hovering around, what, 35 to 45 contact and power, probably 45 to 50 speed, 35 to 45 for his defensive attributes. He was a national tournament participant, high grades, and his scout comment is... his scouting comment is neutral. There's nothing unique about him. Probably gonna go ahead and grab this guy, though. Or at least scout him. And we got him! Okay, so we already have a pitcher and a catcher, and my controller came unplugged. I also need to start thinking about food here. So the stream might not end up actually finishing the year. Or we might start to speed through things now that we're just kind of plugging. Let's go with 3. Shimizu gets his boost for aging up. First year students took the lead in cleaning up. They're going to be tired, but it's going to boost the ground level by 1. Igarashi's mood goes back to normal. Five-day training camp on the 10th of next month. We've already seen a training camp in June, but we're going to be doing that. They worked on the ground level. I accidentally skipped through that instinctively. Sato has gotten interested in reading. Rinto Sato. That increases his academics. Autumn National Tournament has begun. Obviously, we didn't qualify. Rinto's back to normal mood. Igarashi gets a bit more tired. Shichigo Sunday. Celebrate the growth of children aged 7, 5, and 3. Let's do some contact here. Yamada's back to normal moon. Final match of the Autumn National Tournament has taken place. Winning team is expected to do well in Spring Koshin. Hold on. Next year I hope our school can stand on that stage too. I think we will. God damn. We did some running along the riverbank, so that's going to tire everyone out, but increase their running and stamina for pitchers. But now, yeah, we're gonna continue practicing here. Okay. Okay, they do some contact training, everyone takes their rest day. We'll do some top speed training. I'm trying to hustle through this here. What? Oh, it's exam day. So, Hidaka and Ayumu did well, Inagaki did not. Okay. Training's boosted. More training. Training's boosted. We're gonna go ahead and do some defensive work. But now, everyone seems to be doing their best. Uji's struggling. Push through it, kid. Yeah! Good work. We're gonna go ahead and train. Come on. I need to finish this year. I want to get to the end here. Let's get your control up. Keep working on that breaking pitch. You keep working on your breaking pitch. I think these are all pretty much good. Actually, no, I wanted to get your shoulder strength up, I remember. boosted. Sato got 1 to contact. What now? First snowfall of the winter. Well, guess what? We're going to go use a snow shovel and kind of reduce the effects of it. Sure. Oh, it's free agency. No. A local newspaper came to cover our training. Training camp time. Now, I'm not going to go super in-depth on all the abilities that guys could get here. I'm just going to kind of blitz through this right now, because I need to finish the stream. Honestly, legitimately, we're going to do mental stuff. We need a lot of it. Our guys are really fucking bad with runners in scoring position. Defense. Inagaki's back to normal mood. Hidaka saw his runners in scoring position go up. Mochizuki saw his mood gained good mood. Do some arm strength training. Uji saw his throwing go up, and I think he gained laser beam. I think that is. Again, mental training. Watanabe's up to B chance. That's good. And now we'll take a pitcher one because there's actually 2 pitchers who can benefit. And no one got a damn thing. Did we get... Oh, we got a reference book. What's this do? Okay. We did not... Yes, I know people are tired. We just got done with a fucking training camp. Of course people are tired. Recruiting. You know what? We're going to look for more pitching. And there's what we're looking for. That is the guy with elite level control right out the gate. And we got him. We might actually have pitchers next season, boys. Everyone they had to get together. Everyone seemed happy. Lupiyama got a power pip. Uchi got some advice from us. Stop giving me all these small goddamn cards. I'm trying to hurry. Mukiyama's been playing pranks with the aromatherapy stuff so that weakens their condition. Stop giving me all these low cards. Oh my god, I'm trying to hurry. What about Mukiyama? Oh, he rescued a student, so that's going to increase his scouting eval and a few other players. What? Starting the winter break. Inagaki got a year older. It's his buffs. Hidaka got a year older. What did Sato do? Showering everyone with compliments. It's New Year's. You wouldn't fucking leave me alone today. God damn, man. I think I'm gonna leave everyone on what they're training right now. For right now. Sato wants to do some one-on-one special training. He gets a buff to his current training stat. We'll pull a lottery for New Year luck. Moderately good fortune. I'm gonna skip over the skill right now. Rinto Sato gets his age up. Oh, Yamada is determined since he enrolled outside of our home prefecture. Interesting. God. We'll do base running. What? Okay. Yes! End of winter break. She's giving us a shoulder massage. Everyone's disheartened by it. Takeuchi aged up. Another recruiting. Now, we've recruited very heavy on pitcher. I'm gonna try to get this other pitcher that we tried at earlier. We got him. So we got 3 pitchers and a catcher in this one recruiting season. Guaranteed. She's washing the uniforms. We've seen this a few times. Stop giving me low point icons. I'm trying to hurry. Hidaka boosted everyone's mood. A practice match would be great, but not right now. I'm gonna try and sit on that. We'll get some scouting eval for everyone, and we're gonna target Watanabe. Oh my god, can I get anything other than 1s and 2s? Watanabe wants to do some more training. Work on your contacts. Not just 1 or 2. Shimizu's gotten interested in reading. We did not get selected for Spring Koshin. Good. We're not good enough. Oh my god. Can I have like 5 seconds? Everyone's exhausted from practice. I know we're exhausted. Fine. I'll use the damn rice balls. I was trying to save them for later, but we'll get everyone some energy back. Takeuchi's struggling with training. He's been pretty good consistently, so we'll give him some rest. It's just 1s and fucking 2s! Rita got some power and air resist. Mochizuki's reading. Just scout a random fucking team. I don't really care to even do this. Yeah, sure, scout them. Hidaka got... yeah. Oh, now you want to give me a 4 when it does. I can't actually land on anything with it, you fucking game. Oh, February, okay. It's finally up to a 4. Turn that pitch. Your control's up to a C, let's get your velocity up. That's up to a 3 finally, let's get that to a 2. Power, air resist. You can probably start raising your trajectory since it's February. Power, shoulder strength, contact, you can work on some power. Air resist, you can work on your defense. Actually no, work on your contact. Power, shoulder strength, contact in this bad. Watanabe worked on some stuff with everyone. Everyone got some extra XP, but got fatigued. We'll go scout a real match. Yamada. Valentine's Day, Sato got a boost. It boosted everybody. Hidaka also got a girlfriend, so did Mochizuki and Uchi. Jesus, a lot of people had a good Valentine's Day there. Everyone's mood's up. Stop giving me 2s and 1s. Seriously. I'm trying to hurry. Give me some fucking 5s! Come on! Not a fucked up. It's fine. Shimizu's back to normal. First years took the lead. They're gonna be tired, but they also help get some power and stamina for people. Training ground went up. Early testing. Shimizu did well. Mochizuki practiced some running by himself. Good kid. March, only need to change one thing here, and that's Uchi's now done with trajectory, get your contact up. Everything else, just keep working. Testing. Ukiyama, you're gonna get some rest. I like him. Soft spot. Yeah. Oh, it's just talking about how once your pitchers graduate, they get randomly given an aptitude for starter, closer, or reliever. Just giving me another massage, and it disheartened the team again. Awesome! Inagaki's back to normal mood. Hate that I'm rushing through this as much as I am, but damn it, I need to finish this. Graduation ceremony. Yoshioka, who was barely played, Terada, who played a lot, Yamamoto and Yamato. Why didn't Ishimoto did, was great, got drafted, and Oda was great and got drafted alongside Terada. Not uploading them to live, not right now. Team's a bit disheartened that they didn't make spring. Moods are up. Training ground went down by 1. Mochizuki is gassed. We're gonna train through it. Good work, kid. Watanabe boosted people. Give them a rest. I want to talk about the returning pro icon, but I'm trying to hurry. I will talk about that next time because they will show up a lot more now. But I'm trying to finish this goddamn year. I'm hustling my ass off, and it's just... Like I said, I'll talk about this more next time. Keep working, everyone. Son of a bitch, we have to take a negative here. Everyone's really looking like they're getting together pretty good. I'm just gonna put you in balance. Same with you. We're gonna eat our negative here. Sato skipped practice, the prick. Alright, we are through the end of the year here. This is graduation, commencement day. I'm not going to go into super high depths on these players yet. I will talk about them more on the next stream, and they will be renamed for next stream. We'll take a brief look at everybody. Oh my god. The catcher's passable, but that pitcher is shit. He's actually okay. He's also shit. Walk-on outfielder's not great. Walk-on shortstop's not good. Walk-on third baseman's pretty decent. And walk-on catcher's passable. Well. We got a new manager. We're going to stay with a balanced training type. Alright. With that, I need to go, because this took longer than it should have, because the games went way long. I'll probably be doing more of this tomorrow, we'll see. But for right now, I am calling it here.